guys, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to another vlog. It is Halloween. I'm in my car waiting for it to warm up a little bit, and then I am headed to Walmart. I just went into my grocery shopping yesterday, but as proud as I was of sticking to my budget, I totally forgot a bunch of stuff. Not really a bunch of stuff, but I forgot that it's Halloween. Halloween is like my least favorite holiday. I'm not a big fan of it. So it just kind of, I've been so busy worried about Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up that I sort of dropped the ball on Halloween. So every year we always have a traditional dinner. It's just mummy dogs, nothing fancy, but I forgot to buy the stuff for them. So I'm headed back to Walmart to go over budget now on my week. Oh, I hate that. But I'm gonna pick up the stuff for the mummy dogs, and then I usually make some kind of chili cheese dip, so I'm gonna buy the stuff for that as well before I come back home and get my house cleaned up and ready for our Halloween festivities tonight. We're doing things a little bit different this year than we have in years past. Alright, so I got everything I needed at Walmart. Now I am headed home. We've got some pretty typical Michigan weather here today for Halloween. Rainy, cold, dreary. Not my favorite weather, but got everything I needed for the Halloween. Alright guys, so here's a look at what I picked up. I got some of these little smokies. We're going to do these in the crock pot with some barbecue sauce. I'm going to have to get creative though, because I have two crock pot things I want to make and only one crock pot. So we'll see if that works out. But I got those. And the barbecue sauce to go with those. Sweet Baby Ray's is our favorite. I also picked up some bun-length hot dogs for our mummy dogs. And those will get wrapped up in crescent roll dough. Picked up 3 cans of no bean chili for my chili cheese dip. I also picked up the chips for that. 2 bags of these bite-sized tortilla chips. And I picked up the cheese. This is just store brand Velveeta. So that is going to be our little junky dinner tonight for Halloween. Alright guys, I am headed to the high school to pick up Robbie. He has been staying after school almost every day. He says he's working with one of his friends on homework and stuff. I don't know how much actual schoolwork is getting done. His grades are still atrocious. I talked a lot about kind of my take on school and grades and stuff like that in a video back towards the beginning of the school year, I think it was. It was like a chit-chat video where I talked about learning to let go. It's been such a struggle. He's still, as of right now, failing 2 classes. He's got like a 40% and a 44%. And then the classes that he's passing, he's got like 70s and 80s. So the classes that he's passing are fine. But he doesn't care about school. It's not his priority. He doesn't like school. He struggles. And it's been a major struggle for me not to see him do well. And it's been like this pretty much his whole academic career. It's just not his thing. School's not his thing. So the fact that he's been staying after school and kind of getting help a little bit is really good. I don't know that he's not just socializing, but I'm hoping for the best. So I've been picking him up every day at 3 o'clock. He stays after with his friend who helps him with science and social studies and stuff. So it's a girl. So that's probably his main motivation, just hanging out with a pretty girl. But fingers crossed that they're getting something accomplished and that he can hopefully turn things around to bring his grades up. But I'm trying not to micromanage him. I'm trying to just let him figure it out on his own. It's a major struggle for me. Really hard giving up that control. So Austin's getting himself ready to go trick-or-treating. His costume this year is super simple. He just has a mask. We actually got it from the Dollar Tree. He's getting himself all ready, waiting on Eric to get home. So our plans this year are a little bit different than they've been in years past. Robbie and I aren't going trick-or-treating. Robbie didn't want to go. You guys know, not the biggest fan of Halloween. So they decided that Austin and Eric are going to meet up with some friends and go and do the trick-or-treating thing. Robbie and I are going to stay behind. We're going to make up all our Halloween meal our food, and we're gonna watch some horror movies together. Once they get back, they will enjoy the food with us, and just gonna be kind of a low-key night. So Eric just got home, and now he's turning around to head out and take Austin to trick-or-treating. Austin, come out here, buddy. Get your mask on, it's time to go.
Already?
Yeah.
It's like 5.
It's like 5:30. Trick-or-treating starts at 6. So, your mask and stuff is over there.
Wait, I'm going to take these with me.
You're going to lose them if you put them there.
I'm going to make sure. Where do you want me to put? Oh, okay.
I'm here.
Please. No. I'm masked.
Get your mask on.
Austin, I know what you could do. Put your glasses on over your mask.
You all set and ready?
Yeah.
You gonna get Mama some chocolate bars?
You're not going.
Have a good time, buddy.
You gonna get Bobby some chocolate bars?
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
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 Bye, Dad. Go stay safe.
Be good. Have fun. Alright, so Erica and Austin just took off, and now Robbie and I are going to make up our Halloween treats. We're going to make some chili cheese dip, we're going to make some Halloweenies, and some mummy dogs. So I'll show you guys everything that we do. We're going to start out with getting the chili cheese dip ready, which is the easiest thing on the menu. We're basically just going to dump the chili into the crock pot and add the cheese. Super easy. Okay, so I started out by putting one of these crock pot liners in here because this stuff gets really messy and kind of stuck on as it cooks, so this just makes it easy cleanup. And then I put 3 cans of this no bean chili into the crock pot. Super easy. This stuff is so good. So bad for you, but so good. So delicious. And it's super easy. So we're just going to empty out these cans of chili. I'm going to use this little spoon here and scrape that out. And then we're going to get the cheese in. I've got my super handy helper slicing the cheese up for me. I'll show you guys that in a second. Alright, so Robbie's slicing up all of the cheese. I just buy the off-brand Velveeta. You guys saw it earlier. We're just going to start with half of this.
Probably going to use the whole thing.
No, we're not going to use the whole thing. Usually I start with half and then I add more if I feel like it needs it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Just depends, I guess. I don't know on my mood. But he's just slicing that up into small little chunks so it'll melt faster. We're just going to get it in with the chili and turn it on high to get it heated up. Everything's already pre-cooked, obviously. We just want everything to melt and get heated up so we can have our dip. So that's our first little treat, and then we're going to move on to getting the little smokies in. That's super easy too. None of this is brain surgery, guys. It's all super easy. Alright, so I got my little smokies in my pan here. This is typically something I do in the crock pot, but I only have the one crock pot, so had to get creative, not really, and just put it in a pan. It's just those little smokies and a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. When my mom used to do this, she used to use grape jelly, but my husband prefers it this way, so that's what we're doing. Just getting that heated up, and then we're going to move on to the mummy dogs. Okay, so we're making the mummy dogs now, and this is probably the most labor intensive, and this is super easy too. So all that I did was roll out the crescent roll dough and just pinch the seams so that it's all one big sheet. You can buy just crescent roll sheets now. I saw them in the store today from Pillsbury, but these were cheaper, so I went with these, save a few bucks. So I pinched the seams, and now I'm just cutting little strips, and we're just going to wrap these around the hot dog to make it look like bandages, like a mummy. You could just wrap the whole crescent roll around it. This just makes it a little bit more festive. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all done, but this is super easy and super yummy. So you just take your hot dog and take your strip, and you know, this isn't like complicated at all. Just wrap it around. I always leave a little space so you can put mustard eyes or ketchup eyes or whatever. And you just wrap it around. Nothing fancy here. And it makes a mummy dog. And then you just cook per the instructions on the package, and you're good to go. We're going to do the rest of these now.
Well, here they are. I made this one and this one. They're a lot neater than all these ones.
Alright, we're checking out Halloween again to try to find some horror movies to watch. We're obviously going to watch Hocus Pocus, but we won't do that until after Eric and Austin get home. So for now, checking out. Ooh, they got Sabrina the Teenage Witch on here. That's not a Halloween movie or a horror movie, but I'm definitely going to be watching that. I love that show. But we're going to go through and I'm going to ask Robbie's advice on what we're going to watch. And I'll let you guys know what we end up on. Okay, so what we are discovering is that Robbie's a scaredy cat wuss and doesn't want to watch anything too scary.
No. I just don't care for it.
You just don't care for it. Okay. So we're trying to find something. We struck out on Hulu. We're checking Netflix now, going through everything. But we may just end up watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, that new Netflix show. It's not exactly what I had in mind for tonight, but if we can't find anything, that's probably what we're going to do. So our mummy dogs came out of the oven. I said they could be cooked a little bit longer, but Robbie said he likes them this way. So that's what those look like. We're just going to put some ketchup or mustard eyes on them when we eat them. Our Halloweenies are all done. This was super easy. It just needed to heat through. The only thing we are waiting on is our dip. And it looks like the cheese is finally starting to melt, so we'll be able to enjoy that too. Alright, this guy is home. Look at the haul. That is a huge bag of candy. Are you going to eat all that by yourself?
Yes.
You going to share it with your daddy?
Yes.
And your brother?
No.
I don't want
He could have gone. He had the option.
Now he's getting a little old for trick-or-treating. So, they're home, and I've got Hocus Pocus queued up on the TV. We're watching it through the Freeform app, which is awesome. So, we're going to watch this. They're going to have their dinner. We already ate, of course. You guys saw that earlier. And that's going to do it for tonight. So, hope you guys enjoyed coming along for Halloween with us. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye. You say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Eric.
Bye.